guys, I am back with another mobile mesh video with more details and explaining exactly where to get things, how to get them, just more details, hoping this video helps you more than the last one did. So first things first, you're going to want to go to Safari, your website on your phone or whatever it may be called. You're going to want to log into your IMVU, go to the official website, and you're going to look up shop. You're going to go to shop, browse the catalog. Then where it says search catalog, you want to look up the creator Cloud Dust. Just like that. And you'll just look for one of her heads. Should be somewhere here. Let's go to page number 2. Here it is. So we go to Cloud Dust. And I'm gonna look for the poppy head that we was just on. You could use any head from here. It is the same exact thing that I will be showing you in this video. Me personally, I just like using the poppy head. It's just a preference for myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for it. Also, if you guys would like a video of me showing you guys how to create kid mesh heads, I can also do that. Just let me know in the comments below. It's pretty easy, to be honest. It's by Cloud Dust heads as well. I can't find her here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and look her up. Cloud Dust. Here we go. This is how it should look. Once you're in one of her heads that look just like this, you're gonna want to go where it says mask down here and go to where it says MO2. You're gonna want to go ahead and save it. I already have it saved, so I won't save it again, but it should say add to photos or add to album or however it may pop up on your phone. So once I have that, where I usually go to look for my looks, I go to Pinterest or Instagram. We can go to Instagram right now. Usually I'll go here. Let's see if there's any good looks around. I don't see any face forward. Yeah, that's also one thing. When you're looking for a look, make sure the face is straightforward, no shadows, no filters, not very much blurry, and just make sure there's no sideways, none of that. It has to be straightforward, that it's all. I can't really find one on Instagram, but if I can't find one on Instagram, I go to Pinterest. I already have a lot of things saved here, so let's go to my looks. And usually I'll look for makeup looks, face forward looks, stuff like that. Always make sure they look just like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. As you can see, it's a tad blurry, but that's fine. I will make it into more detail, if that makes more sense. Once you do that, you're gonna want to open the app Ibispaint. Once you're here, you're gonna want to go to where you have that little plus button in the corner on your left. Press on it. Go to import picture, and you're gonna want to import the UV map we downloaded. Then this will pop up. All you gotta do is press cancel. Once you do that, in the bottom right corner, there is a number 1. Those are your layers. You'll want to go ahead and press that. Then on your left, you have this little camera icon. You're going to want to go ahead and press it to import the picture you just downloaded. Then where it says Persexlic form, you're going to go ahead and do that. Press the little check mark. Cancel. Put this down. I'm assuming just a tad. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the opacity down, as you can see right here. just a tad to where I can see the UV map under it. I'm gonna go where it says smooth layer. Now we're gonna try to match up the face and the UV map together. Sometimes I use this little operation where you could move it side to side. Right now I'm focusing on the lips and nose and worrying about the eyes afterwards. Make sure the nose and lips match up with the UV map. Once you think they match up, you'll go ahead and press the little check mark. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and put layer number 2 under the UV map. Put the opacity back up. Go to layer number 2 and put the opacity down. I usually have to put it to 20. Or what you think is best for you or what works best for you. Once you do that, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the move layer. On your layer number 1, you're gonna go back to the move layer and go to mesh form. I'm gonna go ahead and play with these little things right here. Move it to the side a bit so it helps me with what we're about to do next. I'll move this to the little side and that's it. Don't try to put it in your UV map. Don't try to match up the eyes unless your picture that you're using is already matched up and you don't have to do this next step. Usually some faces, everything lines up perfectly, which those be the best faces ever. Sometimes they don't, so we have to do this. So once I move them to the right and left just a tad, I will go ahead and press a little check. Then we're going to go to where the brush tool is and where it says special, press on it. Make sure you're on where it says drag. Thickness, it doesn't really matter. I have mine usually right here on 40, 38, however. I'm assuming just a tad. And slowly, I'm going to put this up a bit again. Slowly, I'm going to just move the eyes to match the UV map. Like that. Same here. It doesn't have to look perfect because, to be honest, it really doesn't matter once we uploaded it to the face on your PC. Okay, once you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And like I said, it doesn't have to look perfect because once you upload it, the eyes really don't matter on IMVU. Once you do that, we're gonna go ahead and go to erase tool. I usually use the dip pen soft. Yeah. You should use dip pen soft to erase. And we're gonna erase the sides of the face. Don't rush, take your time. Make sure you take all little hairs away, or shadows, or however. Whoops. Okay. If you do a mistake, this little thing on your left, I don't know what it's called, but it deletes it. If not, just with your 2 fingers, go like this. With your 2 fingers, just press on the screen, and it will delete or undo what you just did, basically. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side as well. Just take your time with the erasing. Okay, great. So as you can see, this side has a little shadowing and the eyebrows are not fully there. So I'm gonna focus my attention on this side where it has more space and all that. Once we go that, we're gonna go to the smudge tool. With the smudge tool, I use the airbrush. Right, my thickness is on 30. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom, and once you're on this step, please take your time. Take your time. Do not rush, just take your time. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up a tad, and you're just gonna go ahead and basically just go on the sides of the face like this. It does not have to look perfect, like I said, but do try your best to blend. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this up here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it right here instead of dragging it. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Same here. I'm just tapping it. I'm not dragging the skin or none of that. I'll go ahead and put this down a bit and tap, tap, tap here as well. We're just trying our best to blend as best as possible. I think it looks perfectly fine. We're gonna go ahead to the eyedropper and just get a color that matches best. Add a layer, put it under, hide this face, and go to the bucket and just put this. Then put this back up. Perfect. Now that we only have one side of the face done, what we're gonna go ahead and do is go here where it says add a special layer. We're gonna go ahead and duplicate the layer. We're gonna go ahead and hide layer number 2 and go to layer number 3. Once we're on layer number 3, we're gonna go to the erase tool and erase this side. The side that we didn't use, we're gonna erase it a little bit. We're gonna try our best to erase it up towards the middle of the nose and lip, like this. Nothing more, nothing less. As you can see, it's a bit crooked, but we'll fix that. Go ahead and unhide your layer number 2. With layer number 3, you're gonna wanna go ahead and flip it like that. Perfect. Make sure you're still on number layer 3 and erase the little marks, as you can see, to match it up. I'm gonna tap right here. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. It looks perfect. As you can see, she has 2 little birthmarks. I'm gonna go ahead and erase that one like that. Little tap, that's the trick. I'm gonna tap on the lips to make them better. Same with the nose. There we go. She looks great. I'm gonna go ahead and merge it down to layer number 2. Now, you could either leave your face looking just like this, or you could use little blur effects to blur the sides for it to blend. Just like that. Nothing more and nothing less. Now we're going to go back to the UV map and make sure everything is still in place. Everything looks great to me. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the UV map off again. And we're going to go ahead right here on your on your right corner in the bottom. You're going to press that little arrow and save as PNG. As you can see, remember the face is blurry a tad. We could either use Picsart. You're going to go ahead and open Picsart. Get the face that you just did. Go to where it says retouched. Go where it says details and just put details all over your face. Like that. Right? Okay, and then you can just play around with this. But I personally don't like using Picsart. Only sometimes. We could use Remini, however it's called, Remini. And we'll use this. Enhance. And let it enhance. They'll most likely pop up in ads since the thing is not free. But you could pay only 99 cents every week, I believe it is. But anyways, this helps blur how it was before and after. It helps. Once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and save it. Now to get it onto your PC is easy. Either send it to a Gmail, to your Gmail, or Dropbox it, or connect your phone to your computer and it should pop up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that on PC. Okay, so once you're on PC, you have already sent yourself your template that you made on mobile. I sent mine through Gmail, so here it is. All I'm gonna do, go ahead and download it. Once it's downloaded, it should be in your downloads folder. So now to derive it into a head, I will have the links in the descriptions below. I have one of my own right here where it already has a opacity map that you don't need to make on your own, or you could go to the original creator and derive from them. The only thing is that if you derive from them, they don't have an opacity map. So you'd have to make your own to be able to blend in your face. I'm going to show you by what I mean. So once you're on this page, you're going to go ahead and click where it says derive. Same thing will pop up on mine. Mine just looks different like this because I am on my account. But it should look something along the lines like this on your point of view. So if you derive from the original creator, it will look something like this with no opacity map, nothing. If you derive from me, it already has the opacity map, which is this black shadow figure thing. So with the original creator, you're going to go to where it says number 1 and where it says texture. That is where you will be putting your templates. So I downloaded mine, so this is in downloads folder. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and click it. Make sure to always click use blending. Now remember, you don't have the opacity map, so once you apply changes up here, it will pop up like this, no change. So for that, you will need an opacity map that you have to create yourself or buy from another creator. I personally do not sell my opacity maps, so please do not ask me. So I already have some opacity maps, so example like this, you see? Now, if you do the original creators, you will have to take out the eyebrows, which is number 8 down here. All you have to do is put a black wallpaper, take off use blending, make sure the override is on, and apply changes, just like that. Same thing with the lashes. If you don't want your own lashes, 10 and 11. Now, if you derive from me, I already took all of those off for you. All you have to do is put the template and you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and put the template and apply changes. And it should look something like this. I'm going to go ahead and put an Abby to see how it looks. And she looks beautiful. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is put your template if you derive from me. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. So I'll go ahead and try to find a skin that matches. A tad. I'll use this one for now. But that's honestly all you have to do. I'm gonna go ahead and change the hair up, play around with her and see. Little blonde hair. And that's it, to be honest. You don't need to do nothing more. She looks good to me. You can go ahead and change the eyes, eyelashes, everything. You can make the lips bigger. You have to go back to mobile and do that and whatnot. But any changes you like to do after the fact that you see her on PC, that's up to you guys. But honestly, it's easy. You just create a mobile, derive from me or the original creator. For me, you just have to put your own template and you are done. And once you do that, you're going to click save and upload. And if you want to upload it to shop, then you put visible in shop. If you don't want it to be in shop and you just want it to be yours only, you take off visible in shop and allow derive from. You take all of those off and it will only pop up on your inventory in your inventory only unless you gift it to somebody. But if you do want it in shop, then you put visible in shop. And if you want people to derive from it, you could allow derive. Derive meaning that they could basically take the look and put it in their shop if they really want, which I never put that on. So I suggest you don't unless you want to. That's To be honest, that's it. I hope this video helped more.